scammer round and round, slap him in the face and knock him to the ground. Pick him back up and knock him back down. Yee-haw! Scammers on the phone trying to steal your dough. No see dough and no more dough. Screwing with scammers, swinging the scammers round and round, slaps him in the face and knocks him to the ground. Yee-haw! Picks him back up and knocks him back down. Screwing with scammers, saving your dough. Yee-haw! That's right. We are screwing with scammers and saving your dough. Sorry about the butt from Wheaties there, right in the camera, a little ham showing off his privates during videos and now standing with his butt in the camera. And the missus is there. And guess what she's doing?
Hello, guys.
Crotchetting. Oh, so what's going on with everybody out here in the YouTube scamming world? I didn't have any friends join. I sent out the invite. I don't know where the guys went, but they're usually on time, but they're not. So tough. It's my show, and I start without them. I hope everyone had a great week. I hope you're enjoying your day. And I see there's a lot of people made a lot of comments on the videos, and I appreciate that. And I see a few more people have ordered some gizmos and stuff from the store, the SWS store. Thank you. Let's welcome Glenn. How you
doing?
Fantastic, man. We're just letting everybody know we're here. What's this? Oh, look at this. Welcome everyone to SWS Livestream number 25. Thanks for your continued support. Absolutely. Catherine says, howdy. It's the Costanza says, one way to stop scammers from calling you is blow an air horn into the phone and blow their ears off.
Oh.
Well, it's the Costanza. I have the two different portable phones for the house line. And when I turn them both on speaker, it is the most god-awful feedback noise. And I have to warn anybody watching the video to take their headsets out. I'm sorry, the earbuds out, the headsets off, and turn the volume down because this really is very loud when I do that. So, yeah, be careful. I'm getting one of those air horns, but then it'll scare the hell out of the dogs. It's bad enough with their pet corrector I use. Raven. Hi, Kathra. Raven, I got to say, you make the best comments. You just make me laugh every time I read your comments. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for interacting. It's great. Catherine, hello, Raven. And it's the Costanza. I actually have one ordered for when I'm tired of talking to them. That's a good idea, A whistle works. I had that one here. There it is. It's not that loud, but when you put it into the phone, I guess when you do it right into the phone, I guess it's pretty loud. Oh, look at somebody drew a picture down here. Who's drawing a picture? Oh, it's Drew. Drew drew a picture. Hi, Drew.
Evening, guys. Evening.
Were you busy drawing?
No, I was busy editing a Glenn video.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well,
For some reason, I got myself stuck in a routine of editing out all the pauses after the scammers talk, and now I can't stop myself. I have to do it.
Yeah.
And it's literally taking a 22-minute video and taking...
It makes it 5 minutes.
Well, no. Let me see. I'm not done with this one, and I've already cut out 4.5 minutes of just dead air.
Most of the time while I'm recording, I'll reach up and hit the pause button when they put me on hold or when they're just silent and wait for them to come back on. If I miss their first hello, I don't care.
Yeah.
I finally, we'll get into that in a minute. Good evening. Julie says good evening to each and every one. Nice to have you here.
Julie.
And Julie says good evening, Mr. and Mrs. SWS. As always, thank you, dear. Catherine says hello to Julie. Raven says hello. Julie says hello to Catherine. Oh, my goodness. I sound like I'm doing the old Hobo Kelly show. I don't know if you guys knew about that. You don't know, but Glenn might remember Hobo Kelly.
No, we had Romper Room.
Yeah, that too. And they're saying, hello, Joey, hello, Billy, and hello, Skinny. And finally, the one time they said my name, I'm like, yes, she talked to me. She saw me through her magic microscope.
They had the mirror for Romper Room. Remember that?
Yeah. But Hobo Kelly had a magnifying glass that she'd look at the camera with. And I said, we don't use it for that. We use that to burn up the ants in the backyard.
Oh, jeez.
You never did that, huh? Oh.
No, can't say I did.
BB's in the house. Hello, BB. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeehaw, everyone. Judy's in the house. Hello, Judy Parker. Hello, everyone. Thank you, son of a gun. Dang it, 5 minutes. Hit the like button. Thank you so much, Judy. Thank you for remembering. Jana's here. Jana, hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Oh, another one? Oh, yeah, there it is. Hit the like. There you go.
Yes.
Julie says hello to Glenn. Eddie's in the house. Hello, Eddie.
Hello, Eddie.
Watching Rangers Tigers game.
Good for you.
Great. Is that those are baseball teams? The Rangers stole one of my favorite pitchers years and years ago, he made the record. Finally, had the best record ever. And you guys know exactly who I'm talking about, Eddie. I'm not going to say Nolan Ryan's name, but you stole him from the Angels. Dan made it, and you're not that late, Dan. That's awesome. Yay. You made it here early. Thank you. Glenn has sent his PCH scammer to me, but I sort of laughed at him off the line. BB says, belated happy Scam Baiters Appreciation Day, July 17th. That was yesterday. Raven says, hi, Dixon from Dixon. That was very funny. Oh, hold on. Okay. Where am I at? Nikki's in the house. Hello, Nikki. Glad you're here. BB, thank you. Mr. and Mrs. SWS and Glenn, thank you very much. Hello to Julie says, hello to Drew. Jonathan, what a prince of a guy. Jonathan Prince is a prince of a guy, and I absolutely could always use more dog treats. And I found a really good one at Sam's Club. You can only buy it online. I was buying it at the store. Now I have to buy it online because they no longer carry it in the store. At least they still have it. And it's these Irish Rover sausage and apple treats for the dogs. And there's nothing in them. The only thing they use is as a vegetable gelatin that kind of binds everything together. Other than that, it's just the meat and the vegetable gelatin. There's no preservatives. There's nothing in it. So it's a lot better than some of these other Calcan, the ones that look like tacos and everything else that you give them. But thank you. I appreciate it. Spencer was on. Is he okay? Well, I sent him the link to join, but I haven't seen him or heard from him. He was good yesterday. We talked to him for a lengthy period of time yesterday.
Yeah, he said he was recovering well.
Yeah, he was doing well, recovering well. Raven says hello to Nikki. Nikki says hello back. Julie says last time she spoke to Spencer's doing well, which was last night. We did last night. Manuel is in the house.
There he is.
Bienvenidos, mi amigo. Muchas gracias. Thank you for joining us. Manuel, good evening. Julie. Kathra, okay, I'm jumping the gun here, but my Sunday mashup is going to be Medicare Gold chip cards. I told them I had my new card already and had some funny response. We're looking forward to Kathra's latest edition. Thank you. Jonathan Prince, press the like. Thank you. Of course, you know I had to put that up. Manuel says hello to Jonathan. No, Julie remembers Romper Room. Darlene is in the house. Darlene, hello, everyone.
Hello.
From my sister. Oh, how is your sister doing? Give us an update. Glad you're watching from there. Nikki says hello to Julie. Manuel says hello. Julie says hello. Manuel says hello. Kathy McGee says, hello, my favorite scammers. Well, we're kind of scam baiters. We don't try to scam anybody, but I guess we're scamming the scammers out of their money can't get.
We do scam the scammer, so
right. Out of potential customers.
We've been accused of being
victims.
scammers by scammers, so I guess that's a badge of honor.
Yeah, we're scamming the scammers from getting victims. There you go. Ralph is in the house. Hello, Ralph. Welcome to everybody. Let's see. Julie says, hello, Manuel. Jonathan, magnifying glass. Yes, start a fire. Yeah, we were very careful about that after Dad caught us doing that to some leaves in the backyard. So he said, you can use it on the ants, but not on the leaves. Okay, Dad. Kathy says hello to Cathra. Oh, there you go. You meant July 16th. I knew that the date was around there for Scam Baiters Day, but we weren't sure. But thank you very much. Manuel, I was in emergency room yesterday. Oh, no, because my heart rate was too low. Holy smokes.
Oh, boy.
Well, it's just the opposite. Nikki says hello to BB. Manuel says to BB. Julie says, oh, no, Manuel. Oh, here we go. Catherine screaming with scammers. You keep having to cover your pup. I know. Puppy's privates. Why not make a doggy knickers? I know. He's just, and good thing he's not up there. Toffee is pretty good about just laying there and not opening her legs, spreading her legs out there for everybody in God and country to see. He's just a ham, and he's got no couth, that young boy.
He just spreads out all the time.
He's just advertising.
Yeah, I know. Well, one good piece of news from him. Tomorrow is over 11 weeks without a seizure.
Wow.
He has been doing super well. No issues. So Manuel says, I'm much better and stop taking one of my, you don't need to slow the heart rate down. We can stop that med. Whatever's doing it, we got to stop it.
Well, I run a slow-ish heart rate, and they adjusted one of my medications for that reason. So I know exactly what you're saying.
It's except PCH came to my house with a year supply of dude wipes. There you go. That's what I want to win. Then the tax isn't too high on that either. I saw, SWS, I like the hat, Drew. Misfit Corner. His sister made that.
Yeah, she actually made me. She said she asked me if I needed new ones. I said, well, I've been wearing the same hat for over a year. And she goes, well, let me make you new ones. And the ones she made were bigger.
Oh, well, let's see. Hello.
Hello.
Who's this?
James Lieberg.
Oh, you're live on air with us, Dave. James?
Yes, I am.
No, wait a minute. No.
Jamie.
Not that.
I'm
No.
alive.
What did
I'm
you?
alive right now.
Wait a minute.
In the chat room
You
with Screwing with Scammers and all
yes,
you guys.
you guys have no idea. This is great. Today,
And hey, I ordered your cup.
you are
I
the
ordered
best.
a black cup.
Okay, hold on. I got to merge this call. I got a scammer calling. Hold on.
Okay.
Don't go away. Don't go away. Yes, hello. You gave up. He's a quitter. He's a quitter. No, we had a quitter.
Hello.
Yeah, he was just a quitter that called. So you guys got to tell you this story. I was just screwing with the PCH, Andy Goldberg.
Hey, you guys.
And I told him, I kept calling him Angie Goldberg, different names. Well, he said that someone called yesterday.
Andy.
Someone called yesterday and said that Milton Bradley had died because he cut my brake lines and he was in a horrific accident. So he was to collect the $5 million. And it was Jamie. And he gave me Jamie's real number. I had to cut it out of the video because I called it. I go, this guy was calling. And I said, oh, and then we started chatting and found out he's a subscriber. He's a subscriber of yours too, Drew. And it was
excellent.
It was hilarious. And so we connected.
Yeah, I told him I cut his I cut his lights. I told him I cut his lights.
Yes.
And that I killed him, and I need the $5,520,000.
Yeah.
That was my prize.
From Publishers Clearinghouse.
And then
because I killed him.
when I called Andy Goldberg back, Jamie and I were both on the phone with him, swinging the guy around, and he had no idea what had hit him. And finally, I was done with him. I was absolutely done with him. Yeah, that was good, Jamie.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun with him. Let me get to these comments. I don't want to get too far behind. I'm not really.
And Drew, I'm the guy that breaks into those scammers' computers. I steal their files, and I call people back, and I let them know that their credit cards have been compromised and their bank accounts have been compromised. That's me.
Excellent. Sorry, I just got to hang up too, Roger.
All right, I'm gonna hang up with you.
No, all right,
No.
Jamie.
Have a
not
good
what I
day.
meant.
You're the best. Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you, Jamie.
You're welcome.
Anytime, man. Take care.
It's not what I meant. I had a scam
Yeah,
caller
no,
call in and hung up. So
I get it, but he was funny. He gave a phony name to Angie Goldberg,
right.
and so he's telling. I don't know that name. So I wrote it down. So then I got the number and I called him back, and he answered. And I'm going. He goes, "Who is this?" And I told him that was Yoni Galore, and he started laughing. He knew exactly who I was, and he goes, "Aren't you friends with Drew over there at Misfit?" I go, "Oh, he knows who I am, you know." And I finally got it. Oh, because the number he had was his Google number that he uses to call scammers with.
Okay.
So, but that was really funny, and so we connected, and it's good. So now, we're going to stay in touch and share, because he still screws with scammers, but he doesn't record them and he doesn't put them up anywhere. He doesn't have a channel. And like he said, he breaks into the computers and he does all the high tech stuff, but he says he gets a kick out of what we do.
God bless him. God bless him.
Yes, we appreciate that. Absolutely appreciate it. Eddie, what does Eddie have? Yes, baseball. I'm a huge fan. Actually, Ryan left as FA and signed with the Astros. Yeah, I know that was his last place. But wow, he was one of the best pitchers. I'm sorry, I can't call them Los Angeles Angels.
Yeah.
I grew up with them as the California Angels, period. And that was Gene Autry's team. And I always felt bad that Gene Autry passed away before he could see them win just one World Series. And that's all they've ever won in the entire existence of the California Angels is one. Darn it. I'm still a Dodgers fan. I'm true blue, but.
Hey, has anybody ever gotten calls last day or two from Alice at Best Warranty?
Of course.
And
No.
the thing is, Alice at Best Warranty is supposed to be for warranties for your appliance.
Right?
When she
Alice
transfers
what?
you over to a real person, they're trying to give you a discount on your electric bill. And today,
Yes, I just
the
got that
electric
on the way
bill
home.
and a car warranty.
And it's a shame because we were driving home from the grocery store and I didn't care. She didn't pull out the camera and I didn't want to hit the record button on the iPhone because it says your call is being recorded and they hang up. So I just kept them on, swung them around a bit. And then I just got home and he was still on there. And I called him out because he wanted me to give him permission to call back, even though my number is listed on the do not call list, blah, 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 blah. And then he let loose with the third grade swear words that he learned in English and just didn't stop. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm trying to get ready to go into the shower this afternoon. And
Ooh, tell us more.
yeah, well, the idiot that called me, and I recorded the call, no video, just audio. And I said, "What's your name?" And I'm just in it, Harry. What's your last name? Gonads. So he was talking to Harry Gonads for a while. And I got to edit. I got to put some things together. I got 3 calls like similar, but I got to try to edit these things together. I'm going to record them kind of like there's a guy I see, he gets only audio recordings and then he stands there and kind of narrates the stuff. I don't know if you've seen him. He's pretty good at it. Let's see, baseball. Oh, Kathy. No, didn't mean that way, my friend. I missed something. What did I miss, Kathy? Kathy. What did I miss? Anything important? Well, whatever Kathy said, she didn't mean it that way. Let's leave it at that.
I had to laugh at one of Roger's videos today when they were trying to get your credit card number, and the guy asked you, "Have you ever lost anything in your past life?" Should have told him, "No, not since I was reincarnated."
Yeah. I was reincarnated as a cow.
Oh,
Hi, BB says hello to Judy. Oh, hi, Betty. Betty Bam Bam is here. That sounds familiar. Isn't that mom and son? I think so. Mom and son. Jonathan, thank you. Thank you for the super sticker. Jonathan, you are amazing. Thank you very much. Your support really helped. Oh, there's James. James, there you are. Hello. So this is the gentleman who just called. He's a great hoot and a lot of fun to talk to. Raven says hello. And Well says hello to Eddie. James. Hello, Raven. Hello, James. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Yes. Loving your wife gets on them. Yeah, she really knows how to get him out there and swinging them around. It's the Costanzas. SWS dogs are trying to be nudists. Yes. And showing it off. He had his manhood chopped off, but he just shows off what's left. That's a wonderful dog. What does that say? Let's see. That's a wonderful dog. Hasn't had seizures for quite. Yes. You know what? I am so pleased with him. And he does so well around everybody.
That was why when he looked at SWS at the pound, at the shelter, he knew he was going to get adopted by someone who would take care of him and do what was best.
When they told me he had seizures, I said, this is the guy I want, number one, because I'm going to take care of him. My daughter's dog has seizures. And so I knew what I was pretty much up against. And, it was pretty scary the first couple of times. And then you kind of get a little over it. And then you talk to your vet and they get him on the right meds. And she is so happy. Pumpkin. Ooh. There's no scammers around. That's just your little brother.
I just heard a yell. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, look at that picture. What's the crown? That's when you donate to the channel and you get a special little moniker there, Jonathan. Let's see. Raven's waving.
It tells you that you're one of the top fans.
Right. It's a top. So I said you get a moniker, you donate, you comment, and so you got one of my top fans, a super fan.
Nice. Thank you.
Robert. Hi, everyone. I had an epic day dealing with weird and wonderful comments from customers such as, how is your 120-pound fuse box? God. Hope everyone, it's England, and the 120 pounds is the cost. But when you say it that way, it sounds really funny. Darlene, here we go. My sister Donna is doing well. She is learning how to eat again. Very small portions, mostly of liquid food. But that's wonderful news. And we'll keep praying for her complete and total recovery. That is awesome. And speedy, we hope.
Yes.
BB, I like to do jigsaw puzzles, but one recently had a missing piece. I just found it a while ago in the bathroom on the floor in front of the toilet. Was probably stuck somewhere that I don't want to know. Kathy McGee, thank you very much. The missus has always told me I've got an insane sense of humor.
Yes.
And to put this into a video and just literally screw with the scammers, and to have people outside of my family circle understand and get a laugh out of my insane humor, it just such a warm feeling that you guys enjoy this. And it's people who try to take advantage of others like this, like these scammers do, they deserve to get slapped around. They deserve to be mocked. They deserve to be made fun of. And you know what? You're going to do that. I'm going to just keep slapping you around and wasting your time. And I can promise you that. I hope there's some scammers out there. And I got a call today, Drew, and Glenn, they asked, said, "Oh, we want to speak to the YouTuber." I said, "I don't know YouTuber. Who's YouTuber? Aren't you a YouTuber?" I go, No. This is Milton Bradley. I'm not YouTuber. And now I know when they say, "Oh, isn't your channel Misfit Corner Scam? Isn't your channel Screaming Scam?" It is. You know what? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please do.
I think I've only ever had one person ever say, "Wait a minute, aren't you on YouTube?" It was never the first part of the call, where
Right,
they asked.
later.
So.
Yep. But I got to remember, please like, share, and subscribe. Please, helps my algorithm. Even if you comment bad.
I used the name of Charles Manson yesterday on a call for the first time. I can't do it very often because it's hard on the voice talking like this. But they called back today, and Betty answered the phone, and he says, "Is Charles there?" "Charles? Yeah, Charles Manson. Oh, he's my cousin."
Got to turn this off.
So use it one time, and now they already know who Charles Manson is.
Isn't he dead now?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And there was one time that I guess while he was in prison, he caught on fire or something, and the other inmates are going, "Yeah, okay, whatever," looking at him. But I sent Glenn an address, and here, let me do this. Let's try this. There's the house that I sent to Glenn to use when he uses that name, and that is actually the boyhood home of Charles Manson.
And if you actually look in the bottom right-hand corner of the picture, I circled in red where he wrote on the cinder block wall there, Charles.
Right there. Yep. But that's pretty funny. It says Charlie right at the bottom corner there on the house, and it was verified that that's his boyhood home. So perfect place to use. See, Julie says prayers for your sister, Darlene. Robert says, "Hi, everyone." Good morning and evening, depending on your time zone. I had an epic day. Didn't I read this? Oh, no, that was the second part of that one. I must have missed Andrew Goldberg video where Milton was killed. It's up there. I think it was the last one I posted that says PCH. Let me get my brain wrapped around where I was at. I think it says PCH conclusion. Hold on. PCH saga concludes. Yeah, that's the one. Nikki, it's PCH saga concludes. That's the name of the video from today. But that was funny. Glad I didn't find the puzzle piece in the toilet. There's always a silver lining. That's true. Darlene says, "Thank you to Julie. I did some shopping yesterday and housework for her." That's awesome. Well, it's nice to have family that's close that you can visit with and be with in times of need like this. Manuel.
Yeah, my daughter is telling me to stop answering my phone so that the scammers will stop calling me.
She did better. She never has to answer her phone. She transferred it to mine. She never has to answer her phone anymore.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where was I at? I had something. Oh, very funny. There you go. Very funny live stream on Friday with my friends. Of course, Manuel, you're always welcome. Thank you. Julie's laughing at BB. What did BB? Oh, yes. Didn't fall in the toilet. Whew. Boy, see, the Alzheimer's is kicking in. I don't remember if I have it. Oh, it is his real number, but it's a number he uses just for scammers. There you go. I got that wrong. Thank you. Yoni galore, of course. And sometimes the female rundis don't like when I say that name for some reason. And you could look that up on your Funkin' Wagnalls, or you could even look in Google Translate or whatever translator you have, Yonee, or just ask it. Like, you could say, hey, Google, what does yoni mean in Hindi? And they'll tell you.
Yoni is Hindi for vagina.
What? What? Yes, BB, thanks, Robert. It's early evening here in Ohio. That was an old song my dad used to sing. He'd always say, it's round on both ends and high in the middle. It's oh, high, oh. I don't know why I remember that. He was a card. I think that's where I got my humor from, is from my pop. Darlene, you're an amazing sister from Julie. Thank you. Gene. Oh, where'd you go? Gene. There it is. There we go. James. Thank you. I absolutely. Ron Popeil. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's the name we used today on the scammers. There was Ron Popeil. If you don't remember who that is, I think Glenn remembers him. Oh. Ronco Products, the Popeil Slice, Vegematic, the Popeil Vegematic, the Popeil Pocket Fisherman.
Sold everything on TV.
Jane, wow. I have been telling scammers that I put an itch curse on them. The only way to stop the itching would be to stop scamming. They just busted another call center in Minneapolis doing what you're doing. Well, I'll keep doing what you're doing. Yes, we will. And I didn't read about the Minneapolis one, Gene, but I did read about the one in Texas that got busted. And the people that were running the scammer call center there, it was kind of weird. They happened to be in the country illegally, and they were doing the scams from a scammer call center right there.
Let me guess, an ICE raid.
It was part of it after the FBI identified them as a scammer call center.
Wonderful.
Brian says, hey, I got back at a scammer today. I used the same thing you guys do to waste their time, and those guys from India are stupid.
Oh, yeah.
100% agree. Good job. Keep wasting their time. Yeah. Wow, look at Charlie Manson's home. A beautimous. A real beauty, isn't it? Amy says, are there certain times a month that more calls come through? I had a bombardment last week. It just sometimes in fact, even Drew can attest to this. We're sitting there. What's up? Is my phone working? It's on. I don't get any calls. And then all of a sudden, it's the floodgates open and they don't stop.
Yep.
Mine comes in waves about 9 o'clock in the morning and about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Otherwise, typically nothing.
Yeah, it's weird when calls, there's no rhyme or reason to it, some days, like some Mondays, it's extremely busy, and then other Mondays it's quiet as a church.
Yeah.
So I don't get it.
Tim says, good evening from stormy, rainy Henderson, Kentucky. I know that's when you have trouble saying it in the Hindu accent, right? There, Drew, Kentucky. You're calling from Kentucky. And it's, and you are from Jacksonville. That's right.
Villy. Yes.
You're in Jacksonville. And I am in what you call it, Nevada.
And I'm in Aurora.
Well, and the funny thing is they can't say Nevada. And then, of course, the little town that I picked with the dilapidated house is Ely, Ely. So I just changed the name. Oh, it's Ely. We pronounce it Ely. And he's go, how do you spell that? E-L-Y. No, how do you spell it? I'm done, you know. Brian, Cleveland, Ohio here. And did you guys see Superman? Yeah, 1978. Great adaptation of the comic book. I loved it. Thank you.
My wife and I usually go on Tuesday nights because that's the cheap discount night.
Right.
But we don't ever see the movies that came out that weekend. We see the movies that came out the weekend before.
Right.
So this past Tuesday, while everybody was going to see Superman, we saw Jurassic World, which was actually a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So we'll see Superman next week.
Doesn't that have the deep fried rodent in it?
Deep fried rodent?
Yeah, Chris Pratt.
No, Chris Pratt was in the last three. This one has Black Widow. Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, Chris Pratt. I thought it was Chris Pratt.
No, Pratt.
Sure you did.
Have you watched any of the new? Not the new, but the newer is old now. But the Chris Pine,
Star Trek.
Yeah,
Loved them.
I
Absolutely
did.
Loved them.
Are you watching Strange New Worlds?
No, my wife watches the TV shows. I rarely. The last ones I remember watching was Voyager.
Well, because this one that's on only Paramount Plus.
Yep.
And it's before Captain Kirk's era.
Yep.
I sat and watched the premiere last night. They had season 3, episode 1 and 2 on. As a diehard Star Trek fan, a Trekor, it was amazing. They connected the original series, Next Generation, to this new show.
Okay.
And anybody who's a fan out there has seen it. They'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And after that was there, we watched those 2 episodes. I put on the original series episode that they did.
They had a previous character.
Yeah, a previous character from the original series that they did perfectly, and another character from the Next Generation. It was absolutely perfect. And so I had her watch it's been years since she's seen the series. I think it was 1966 the last time she saw it. But Manuel says hello to my friend Tim. Thank you. Manuel says hello to Brian. Betty Bam Bam liked my comment. See, she's laughing. Somebody laughed at my joke. Us girls have had our share of medical, yes, including the misses. You're right, Darlene. Robert, in addition to my last comment, that was the total cost to the customer. The best customer I had heard it is, how much do you charge for your free estimate? All right, Robert, I've got to admit, I have called someone, and I do a legitimate call to them. I said, how much are your free estimates?
For real.
For real. I've done that. And they go, well, they're free. I said, oh, thank God. I want one now. Amy, Amy, the calls seem to do much more frequent now. Summer vacation. You know what? Maybe. I
always found it was the end of the month.
Yeah.
To get more. And I think that's like quota making. They're trying to make enough money. But sometimes the month ends are very quiet. So I don't know. That's like I always tell people when it comes to the flea market, I never know whether Saturday or Sunday is going to be the better day. I can never predict. And this is the same with scam calls. I can't predict.
Yep. And
so
the only one I can predict, Fridays are always super busy. I found out most of the time.
Well,
or overwhelming.
We have 3 different phone numbers that he is answering. The house phone, his cell, and my cell.
Well,
and I can tell you that Monday through Friday, I cannot have more than a 2-sentence discussion with him
Oh, phone's ringing.
before he's on to the next call.
That's what it is.
Until after
5 p.m. our
5
time.
or 6 p.m.
Well, her phone's transferred to mine, just like you, Drew. Your wife's phone is transferred to yours. Your mother-in-law's phone is transferred to yours, and the house phone is transferred to yours.
Mother-in-law is not.
Not anymore. Good.
And nope, it hasn't never been.
Oh, okay.
And caused a very big ruckus this evening to the point where I was cursing at her and she was cursing at me. I'll tell you guys more about it tomorrow, but
Yeah.
it got nasty. It got nasty.
I have never, as long as we have been married, I have never cursed at my mother-in-law, ever. And she's never cursed at her mother-in-law all the years we've been married. Not once.
Yeah, that might have to do with the fact that they
Passed away before we got married.
There you go.
I actually, the very beginning of our relationship.
I actually did tell my mother-in-law this evening. I said, "You are my all-time favorite mother-in-law," and she looked at me and she said, "I'm your only mother-in-law." I said, "Are you?" "Yeah, I guess you are." Well, guys, I got to step out.
Yep.
But it's. I wanted to wring her neck.
Yes,
Wring her
I get
neck
it.
this evening.
I have been there before.
We will see you tomorrow, Drew.
Yes, I have internet once again. And
Yeah,
everything should be on schedule.
Yeah, we'll watch for your
Drew,
court date.
We'll see you tomorrow. Everybody else out there, Misfit Corner Scams tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and anywhere in between.
Anywhere in between.
Join us.
That's right.
We'll have some fun. More frivolity and what's the other word I'm looking? Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Yeah.
That's a good one.
All right,
guys.
everyone.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. I remember I told my mother-in-law that I was going to buy her the very last gift that she'll ever need. She goes, "Oh, you're such a good son-in-law. And please do." I said, "This is the last gift you'll ever need." You know what I bought her?
Final expense?
A coffin.
That was his other wife.
Jonathan, 5:30 p.m. in Los Angeles. Well, it's 5:45 here now. I'm a little bit behind, 15 minutes behind. But that's my old stomping grounds, Jonathan. And I'm so sorry to see some of the great restaurants closing. I'm really upset about the pantry, too. And I'm sure glad that Philippe's is still there. But, and there's some great restaurants up in the San Fernando Valley that I miss since we've been here 18 years. But some of those places are just so sad to see them close up down there.
It happens up here too, though. Even here in Vegas, there are so many closures.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Oh, here you go. Maria Paz remembers Ron died some time ago. Yep. Set it and forget it. That you get now. The name of the product was the Showtime Rotisserie Oven. And it was this whole big thing. Set it and forget it. And he had the audience screaming.
We have the Ron Popeil pasta maker.
There you go.
Wow.
The strainer, everything all built into the pot.
No, it was a pasta maker. You put all the
the ingredients. That's right.
Flour in and put an egg, a little bit of oil, and some water. And it churns up, and it pushes it through these dies, and you get either spaghetti or rigatoni or
that's right,
macaroni or whatever.
I forgot about that one.
So what's that? 30 years old, Glenn?
More.
Probably. Oh, at least 30 years.
Yeah.
I had it before my daughter was born, and she's 27.
Yeah. Nikki says, I remember Ron Popeil's men's bald. Oh, God, yes. Dumbest balding spray. It was the dumbest thing. Say, oh, yeah, you got a bald spot? Well, just paint it with this stuff. It looks like hair. I could just imagine how much that would take to get off your head. Kathy McGee, I think that's where we should send every single scammer is right to Alligator Alcatraz. And don't even put them in any of the holding cells. Put them out there in the Everglades and say, here, survive out there with the alligators.
But now we have 2 Alcatrazes to choose
Yeah.
from.
Put them in the old one. No power, no water. Yeah, put them on the beach. Alligator Alcatraz. You got a beachfront place for you to stay at, Mr. Scammer, Mr. Angie Goldberg. Was in oh, I saw that one. Okay. Getting way behind myself there. Kathy says, yeah, that would be good. That would be good for the scammers. Exactly. I agree with you. Eddie says, have you ever followed DV? No, I've never. No, I haven't. So Nikki says, call center in Minneapolis used to give good benefit to the homeless persons. I don't know if it's the same. Perhaps that's one reason the center was set up there. I don't know. Linda says they do start around 9 and they keep going till 7 p.m. Wow, Linda, that's horrible.
Fun.
Darlene says, got a call saying I missed your. Yeah, I got the same thing, missed in jury duty in Maryland, and I live in New Hampshire. I got the one from they call it the Las Vegas Sheriff's Department, and we don't call it that here. And he tells me a sergeant name or whatever. I've got a warrant because I didn't show up for jury duty and everything. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I've never not responded to jury duty ever. And so I go ask the officer, sergeant, whatever his name was, Stadenko, I don't know. But I said, what's your badge number? And he wouldn't give it. So finally I hung up. I thought about it. Let me call local police. And I called the Metro. And he said, even the recording before you get to a live person said, if you received a call about not making your jury duty and there's a warrant, it's a scam. Don't respond to it. Don't give them any information, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, I was right. From the very beginning of the call, I was right. Vicky and Benji, don't ever apologize for the Benji. Oh, thunderstorm was Benji, my little guy, Wheaties is afraid of he's not afraid of thunderstorms, but he's afraid of the fireworks. Little Toffee up here is afraid of all of them. And she is still freaked out when I try to walk to the mailbox because she's heard the damn fireworks that these idiots keep setting off. And she doesn't want to go out there. And I feel bad because she used to run right behind me down to the mailbox and run back home and just happy to be out there. Now she's really afraid. So
freak. Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess now I found out from the vet that when it's coming time for that stuff, we could give her the melatonin and the gabapentin, and I'll use her thunder shirt coming up for that. The next one we have is going to be midnight on New Year's Eve, but we'll see how that does. Raven says hello to Vicky. Vicky says hello back to Raven. Manuel says hello to Vicky. Sorry. Maria Paz says hi to Vicky, and so she's sorry. Vicky and Benji, Manuel, thank you. Says hello to Manuel. Kathy says, Raven, I love your black cat picture. I've seen that comment a lot on some of my videos. That when you comment, Raven, people comment on your screen picture, and your little kitty is pretty. We have 2 black kitties now.
They don't come out to visit.
They don't come out to visit. One of them, he begs the dogs to chase him.
Yeah.
And so every now and then you'll see the dogs just fly out of here. The only one is the old Pumpkin, and Pumpkin doesn't care. She won't get up for that. But they'll chase him out, and he just sits there and lets them chase him. He doesn't care.
And then when they're outside and the dogs are with us, he jumps on them. The cat jumps on the
BB,
dogs.
I'm not going there, but I agree. And you know what it is. And I let everybody read it themselves. And that's probably why I won't see it. Maria Paz, Buran Gitzi. Okay. What was that? Let me go back up. Did I miss something? Oh. Well, we need to get Trixie in here. Yeah, you know what? That would be fun. I should give her. I'll send her an email again. See if she wants to join us. Darlene says hi to Vicky. Oh, Benji's still sick. Yeah.
Oh,
Raven says my cats hide under the bed when there's a storm. Oh, poor kitties. The one cat that makes the dog chase him comes running in when there's a storm. He just comes running in, soaking wet, and then he'll come in finally.
and runs under the bed.
Let's see. Darlene, he's better from vaccines tonight. It's a thunderstorm. Ugh. It's not one thing, it's another. Oh, my gosh.
Well, my cat kind of an indoor-outdoor cat, and he was outside the other night, and it was raining. And usually he comes in during the rain, but it had not started raining yet. But all of a sudden, lightning struck within a half a mile. Just a boom.
Ooh.
I never saw my cat move so fast coming through the cat door and running through the house.
Yeah, that's terrible, Vicky, that, he just recovers from a bad reaction to the vaccines, and then now it's a thunderstorm. And yes, Maria Paz and fireworks, can't forget the fireworks, and they just do them for weeks before 4th of July and weeks after. Vicky says, Raven, my cats don't care, but Benji can't deal with them. Yeah, I get you. Beyond those two. Okay. Hi, Vicky to Nikki, from Nikki to Vicky. Vicky says, hi back. Eddie, Vicky, okay, sweetheart. Grr, that gets me and I'm not and not you. Gets me and I'm not you. Yeah. I know. Our little doggies, they just mean so much. Raven says, Vicky, I'm glad he's better after getting the vaccines. He's so cute. Yes, he is a cutie. BB, oh, yep. Kathy likes your cat picture too. Darlene says, my cat runs downstairs as soon as she hears thunder. Yeah, Jonathan. Eddie Johnson. Yes, that was very funny, Eddie. Tessa de Caso. Yeah, Tessa de Caso. I know exactly what that means. And just like you'll figure out, maybe you could figure it out. The Ferrari, it was called the Testa Rossa. Testa Rossa. Testa Rossa. And that means red head. And so the heads on the car, I've seen them many times. And under the mid-engine hood, you see the heads are actually colored red. So now you know Tessa is your head. De Caso, now you're going to have to look up what Caso means in Italian. But yes, that might be a good name. I might tell them that's my name. I like that when it's a Costanza, get a nice Italiano guy. Ma chierte Mario, what's your name? My name is Tessa de Caso. Oh, that's really good. Robert, I sell things for free. Huh? That's an oxymoron, kind of like government intelligence. No, military intelligence. Kathy McGee, scattered thunderstorms. Oh, yeah, those kind of, you never know where they're going to hit.
Yeah, the East and the South are having some awful problem weather this year.
Well, Mr. Coffee, 25 Productions, welcome. Thank you. Well, our channel here is dedicated to wasting as much time as we can for the scumbag scammers that call and try to scam senior citizens out of their life savings. And on Fridays, we kind of discuss the week, what had happened and what's going on, and welcoming and thanking everyone who has been there to make this channel very successful. And that's what we do here. So please, thumbs up, thumbs down, Coffee, and let us know what you think. We appreciate you being here, though. Thank you. Raven's first crack of thunder. My cat's under my bed. Yeah. Can we see?
Our cats are under the bed all the time, so
yeah,
it doesn't change.
I know it doesn't matter.
Thunder.
Yes, Maria Paz. They did pass away before we got married. It's true.
Within months of each
yeah.
other.
My mom died September of 97. Her mom died December 97. So yeah, it was a pretty bad time of the year, the last quarter of 97.
And we didn't have each other to support.
Nope. Kathy says goodbye to Drew. Goodbye to Drew. Boy, I'm a little behind there. You are bad, sir. Yes, I am. Thank you very much, Maria Paz. I appreciate that. Check out Meta AI. No, Meta Leo. He shows how bad CA. Oh, Raven. It makes me sick to even think about it. You know, it was a beautiful place in the 60s, 70s, and even through part of the 80s. It was a beautiful place, but it's really sad to see what has happened to that state. Yeah, BB's got it right. There's Ron Popeil, but wait, there's more. It's the Costanza. When a scammer calls about the healthcare marketplace, tell them you're the Ronco Marketplace Insurance. There you go. That's the one. Well, I tell them I've got the what I say, all states when they call me for my car insurance. What do you have now? I go, I got all of the states. Oh, you have all the states. Okay, very good. Good. I get text messages about the bank was deposit money. Click on the website and I don't delete junk mail. Yeah. Manuel, I got a really good program that if you even clicked on it, it'll tell you that it stops you from going there. And that's Guardio. Guardio blocks websites. It blocks bad ads on Facebook. It blocks bad texts, emails. It's amazing. It's a really good program. And if anybody from Guardio's out there, I told you I would come and do a spot for you, but this is the last spot I'll do for free.
Yeah, right.
No, it's really a good antivirus program and spam blocker. Vicky Benji, I'm going to take care of Benji. Everyone, thank you so much. Vicky, take care of that little guy and wrap him up and hold him.
Prayers.
Papa SWs, don't send scammers to me. No, I will not send them to you. Definitely not. I won't give them anything from you. I'll send you some stickers, but that's about it. Saying goodbye to Vicky. Maria, what does she say here? Oh, DVR is amazing. Love his accent. Okay, DVR. Okay, I'll try to find that. Oh man, that's really good, Ralph. A new name to use is Al K. Traz. My name is Al. Well, it took them, and they still say it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. When I give them my doctor's name, Dr. Lou, last name Sassol, Sassol. And the guy says back to me, oh, your doctor's Lou Sassol. That's correct. That's my doctor, Lou Sassol.
What about aluminium?
Aluminium. Linda, that's where the scammers belong. Before they do anything, just leave them out there with no water and no electricity. See if you can scam with that. Manuel says goodbye to Vicky. Everybody says, see you, Vicky. Raven says Maria Paz, she watches them too. So I'll have to look that one up. Scammers, James, scammers tell the people how many I slip and slide, and I can send you for the ending life insurance to pay for this. Yes. Let's see. Anybody been getting? Yeah, I just talked about that with Linda a minute ago. Yeah, I got the one saying I didn't show up for jury duty. So.
I haven't gotten my. Oh, we did get the DMV.
Yeah.
Warning.
Yeah, and I got the DMV warning. I think you got the DMV from Nevada, didn't you?
Yeah.
Glenn?
Yeah.
Well, I got the call I told you today from the area code in Colorado calling me.
And then the DMV from California for you.
John, absolutely great. We don't need no stinking budges. And that line from Blazing Saddles is still funny. Let's see. Maria Paz says, LOL, Nikki. Love Mama and Papa. SWS. Thank you very much, Maria Paz.
Thank you.
Maria Paz says she gets them from India. From Linda. Sorry. Gets them from Linda. Hello, SWS and chat. Hope your Friday was good. Yes, it was. Nikolai, very good. Stay up late until 2 a.m. working on the genealogy, but not getting as far along as I'd like. Need to get the library. Yeah, you know, my cousin is doing that. My ex did that book, and my aunt started it, and then my son, after my ex passed away, he's got the genealogy book that was put together for our family on all sides. So that was pretty good.
Yeah, you used to have to do it yourself. Now you just have to pay somebody.
My aunt many years ago went to Salt Lake City and looked up the genealogy there. And that was a lot of work, painstaking work by hand. She did it. So Darlene just got summoned for jury duty last year, filled out the forms, couldn't get excused. Then a week later, I got 4 cancellation notices. Well, at least you didn't have to go. I don't mind going. Sometimes they don't pick me. They stand up, they go, what's your name? Guilty. And then they said, well, you know what? Maybe we don't want you. Somebody asked about Manuel. How are you doing? Manuel's doing good. From emergency room yesterday afternoon because his blood pressure and his heart rate dropped. So thank God he changed his medicines. BB said we had a thunder here last night, Friday, Sunday morning. That was so loud. The walls were shaking. Sounded almost like a bomb. Whoa, that's not good. We were supposed to have a storm yesterday, but it didn't come to fruition. Very small.
Very tiny.
Drizzle. Maybe that's why
I was driving at the time, so I know there was a little drizzle.
Maybe since there's so little rain here, maybe that's why it's a desert. I'm not sure. Could be. Let's see. What happened? BB. So sorry. The kitty that is in heaven now since June 4th. That's right. And I know it's so hard to recover from that sometimes. Yes. Thanks, Jamie. Hit the like button. We appreciate it. The bottom. Hit the like button, he said. The cat would crawl on my stomach. Yeah. There you go. He's got it right there. To me, he was so scared. Yeah. BB, you're one. You know what? And that's why I'll keep doing it. I love doing Mario. It just reminds me of my grandparents. So I will keep doing Mario, and I call him out. I call him bad names. I call him all kinds of bad names. And one guy, he knew exactly what I said when I told him, vaffanculo. And he knew exactly what I meant. So good. I have, this is cool. I have 3 Siberian Huskies. One is part wolf. Woo! Bet he howls a lot. My favorite. Yes. Thank you, Julie. I love doing that. And I didn't use Foster Brooks because I was already Milton Bradley. And last night, when the Angie Goldberg called me back, he called me at 5:30 our time. And I told him I was busy. I had to go out with my neighbor, Angie. And then we ended up going over to Billy Bob's for the 2-for-1 drink special. And when he called me back, I said, yeah, hello, this is Milton. Who's this? Who's talking? He says, Andrew, I don't know. Andrew Goldberg's not here. And he was, no, it's me. I'm Andrew. Hello, Andy. I'll clean it up a little bit. Screwing with street poopers. That's right. They are. I think I just love the sound of an Italian accent. Hey, baby, I'll remember next time I'm going to give a shout out to my friend when Mario's on the phone and say, hey, my friend Baby says she's in love with the Italian accent.
Hey, don't forget Lou has a brother. Did you know
Yeah?
that?
Yeah.
His name is Hugh. Hugh.
Yeah.
Hugh Sassel.
Ah, good one.
Hugh G. Sassel.
Absolutely.
Oh, Owen Sassel has to be my all-time favorite. Thanks, Chris. BB says, Julie, I remember Foster Brooks, but I can't remember what. He was on the Dean Martin show, where he did not the roast, but his variety show. On the Dean Martin show, he had the Gold Digger dancers and all that. He was on part of that. And then I remember the first time we ever saw him was he was on the Steve Allen show, and they introduced him as a not a board member, councilman from the city. Introduced him as a councilman, and he came on and did his drunk routine. Steve Allen came on the next couple of days and said, I've got so many letters that said, why did you let that councilman stay on there so long when he was so drunk? Obviously, he was not in any condition to be on your show and everything. Then he had to come out and do a reveal that Foster Brooks didn't drink alcohol.
At all.
At all. And he did that as his character. And he played it off. He's been on Adam 12, Emergency, all of the old shows, and he always played that great drunk character, and he was fantastic at it.
I remember he did one time where he was drunk. He walks in, and I think Dean Martin was there, and I got a conversation with him and says, well, I usually have a drink or two just kind of calm my nerves before I go to work. What's your job? I'm an airline pilot.
I like when they said same situation. Yeah, I gotta get a couple of drinks to steady my hand because I'm a brain surgeon. Yeah, Julie says she doesn't remember what show. I think we cleared that one up. Maybe Plus gets grouchy and funny. Yeah, and it's a funny grouchy. Especially when they try to get me to do something. And I just let me get one. I gotta get one more just a little drink before I go. Yes, this is funny. James says, I love Siberian Huskies, also Husky Shepherd mixes. Yeah, BB, I used to have nothing but big dogs. And then a little over 20 years ago, I lost a German Shepherd, and I went to the pound and found a dog about Toffee's size as a puppy, though. She was only 4 months old. I busted her out of the jail, and I fell in love with the small dogs. She just won my heart.
She changed his life.
And it made her become a dog person. She was 100% cat person. Yeah. Toffee, I was talking about you. And so she became a dog person. Come on. And this little one, I said, was one of the easiest dogs I've ever trained and one of the smartest dogs. But I got to admit, her new little brother is giving her a run for her money. Oh, Wheaties is doing a great job, really smart. And Pumpkin, there you are, Pumpkin. Hey, Pumpkin. She is still just a smart little dog. The stuff I taught her 10 years ago, she still knows and exactly what to do, to speak and to sit and to give me a shake. And I had a trainer one time say, you can't train dogs to do hugs and kisses. It has to be one. You have to train them to do one. And I said, okay. I called Pumpkin over to my lap. I said, Pumpkin, give me a hug. She comes, sits her right here, just hugs me. I said, okay, Pumpkin, give me a kiss. She gave me a kiss. The guy's looking at me. I said, I don't think you're right. He didn't know what to say. And he's telling me I had to pick one. No, you could train him to do both.
If you can train them.
Yeah. Thanks, Maria Paz. Cardio, what are you waiting for? Sponsor these guys, please. And she had it all in caps, so I had to read it louder.
Loud and slow.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
she
I
loves it when they
shake
ask that.
my head and see if I can leave the room.
Oh yeah, she knows. I've heard it. Oh yeah, let's see. This is here. You go, BB. I've heard another scammer using loose asshole as his name. He tells the scammers that's his name. No, that's my doctor. I like the doctors better because he used to be a gynecologist. No, I'm sorry, a proctologist. The gynecologist was Hauser Bush. Wait. Oh, one of James' dogs is pregnant. Wow.
Well, after delivery, probably ought to get her spayed.
Well, unless he's a breeder, then you can do whatever you want.
True.
Dan says, "Night, love you all. Got a French kiss my cow." That's exactly what I told that scammer last week. I said, "What are you doing over there? French kissing a cow?" Raven, got to run. Thank you. Good night. And it's time to say good night. We have this one from Maria Paz. My mother-in-law. My mother-in-law. I thought I got a DMV scam the other day. Thank God I'm nosy because I immediately texted my husband that it was fake because I think she believed it. Oh, I know. Please don't fall for those. Please, please, please don't. Well, everybody, it's time to wrap it up. What is this? Sorry. Find some great. My aunt got a lot of gynecology done, but I've continued it on. Got some info on lines that.
That's genealogy.
Yeah, I know. As I just said, that's right. No, that's my way of. She knows I play with words all the time.
Yes.
She got a lot of gynecology done, a genealogy done, but I've continued it on. Baby, that's a hard thing to do. I have a younger cousin. She started doing it with the ancestry.com. A lot easier than what we did 35, 40 years ago. Way easier. Oh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? It's a Costanza says, imagine you catch a call center on the phone while you're on call center raid on the phone while you're on the phone with the scammers. That would be fun.
That would be amazing.
Jonathan Prince, you're absolutely right. Pets are always part of the family. Absolutely. I fell in love every 5 minutes. This channel makes me laugh so much. I want to do this. All the scammers calling me. Yes, do it. Just do it. See, I fell in love every 5 minutes in the 80s. Oh, I hope that passed for you. It's a little tough out there today.
All right, guys.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate your coming here. We appreciate your support.
All of your support.
And I hope you have a blessed week and a great weekend. And always remember, don't let them get the best of you. Sometimes, as you know, you guys see that, one time they just pushed my buttons the wrong way and I just let them have it.
Oh, yeah.
And I will do that. And you know what? And I thought about it. And one of my subscribers said to me, they said they deserved it. And you know what? They're absolutely right. They're over there scamming senior citizens and everybody else. And so it's my right to tell them to go stick it where the sun don't shine.
Yeah.
And as always, see that right there? Ooh, right there. Isn't that great? We definitely are screwing with scammers so you don't have to. We will see y'all next week. Thanks for joining. Have a great week. Bye-bye.